Hi, I'm Cliff, and today I'm going to put on a short video about attention. What is attention? Attention is the ability to focus on different stimuli and locations, but it gets a little bit more complicated than that. Quick question to test your attention. What did the painting behind me have on it? And what color were the walls? You might not know either of these answers, and if you did, all the better. I gained most of your attention, whether it was my funny shirt, the hard hat, or you were interested in what I had to say. I wouldn't blame you. This is a great example of selective attention, which is attending to one thing in the environment while ignoring others. Today, we will focus on learning about attention specifically with the spotlight metaphor. Attention is described by most modern cognitive psychologists as a spotlight. This means that it takes time for our attention to shift from one thing to the other. It's limited in size and focus, and some things are in the spotlight while others remain dark. The last element that relates our attention to a spotlight is that as we narrow our attention, we lose our ability to focus on anything else. Keep this in mind when thinking about attention. Next, I want to test your attention again. In the following video, I want you to count how many passes the kids in the white shirts made, and how many of those passes were when they bounced the ball on the ground. No pressure, but I'm counting on you. Ready? Go. So, how many passes did you count? How many bounce passes? Good. Another quick question though. Did you see the gorilla? Did you? Here, watch it one more time and see. Did you notice it this time? You sure? This certain video demonstrates inattentional blindness, which is when you don't notice something unexpected simply because you aren't attending to it, like a giant gorilla. When you're focusing your spotlight on a specific thing, it can be easy to miss the things on the side. This leads me to distractions, things that grab your attention and divert your focus. This could be something like a loud noise, a phone ringing. So the question is, how do you react to your distractions? Let's dive into them and how to handle them. Any kind of distraction or divided attention makes us less efficient than if we do not have them. Your phone is a great example. Even if you do not answer your phone or look at that text, you are thinking about it and it becomes a momentary intention. A momentary intention is a conscious decision to allocate attention to certain aspects of the environment. You have to intentionally change what your spotlight is trained on to make a difference. Distractions and diverted attention leads us to multitasking. How successful are we when our attention is on more than one thing? A factor in our productivity and ability to multitask is something called the switch cost. This is when we spend additional time switching back and forth between two things. It takes time to move your spotlight from one thing to another, and while you're doing that, there could be mistakes being made in the dark. While most people can claim that they are able to multitask, it ultimately depends on what you're focusing on. You might think you're doing a good job, but more than likely, you're just not noticing the mistakes you're actually making. This is even more apparent when you're doing tasks you aren't familiar with. It will take longer to accomplish, and more mistakes will be made. Long story short, much better to focus on one thing, finish your homework before you go binge Netflix. Attention has gotten more complicated, hasn't it? That's okay. You probably glanced at your phone during this video, or you were watching your favorite show. It's when you understand how your spotlight works and how you operate it, you'll be better off. So thank you for tuning into my overview on attention, and have a great day. You didn't ask for it, but here's a blooper reel. This is a great example of selective intention. Not intention, attention. Dang it! Gained most of your.
You're doing well.
Wait. Oh. Keep this in mind when thinking about attention. I can't see what's next.
Oh, shoot. It was on the laptop screen. I didn't know. Okay. I think I paused it. No, I didn't. Shoot.
You didn't pause it?
No, I didn't, but it's okay.
To it inattentionally. Not
No.
intentionally. That's the wrong word.
No.
That's the wrong word.